What is going on YouTube? It's AJayPay bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi battle. This one's against Cool T and it's Uber's match. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about this match. It was a pretty fun match. Sun versus Sun, so it was an easy match for me because honestly I do not like Weather Wars. I hate them because I usually do lose them. But anyways, yeah, let's just go ahead and begin the battle. So I'm going to predict in the lead off with Darkrai just to put something to sleep. So I'm going to lead off with my Choice Scarf Garchomp because I know it's faster than this Darkrai unless this Darkrai is Scarf. And surprisingly enough, this thing is Scarf, so he's going to put me to sleep. But at the same time, I know now this is his Scarfer and he probably doesn't have a second one. And I can hide the fact that my Garchomp is Scarfed as well, and I can use that to my advantage for later, which I don't because I don't think I needed to. But he's going to switch into his Groudon now, and I'm going to go for the Outrage because I know nothing's going to want to take an Outrage if it decides to switch in, and I'm hoping for a first turn Wake, which I get, and I'm going to go for the Outrage. And Groudons can't really do anything to me unless if it has Dragon Claw, and I'm banking on the fact that he probably doesn't, which is really bad play on my part. It's a really bad play for me to go for Outrage to lock myself into it, but it actually works out well for me. As I get a 2-turn Outrage, I take out half of his health, and then he goes for a Fire Punch for some reason. I'm not sure what he's thinking here. Maybe he thought that a Sun Boosted Fire Punch does more than a Stab Earthquake, but it really doesn't. He should have just went for Earthquake, but now that I'm unlocked of Outrage and I'm confused, I'm going to switch out to my Groudon, the Dawn, and I'm going to wall his Groudon, because Groudons do wall Groudons. Unless if they carry Solar Beams, but most of the time no one really runs a special Groudon. But he's going to go for Earthquake, doesn't do that much to me. And then we're going to go for a generic turn where we both are going to set up Stealth Rocks. And he does win the Speed tie here, unless if he's natural faster than me with Speed EVs, or if he's running a Jolly Nature. I'm not really sure what I'm running, but he might be running that thing or something, because in this next turn, I thought I won the Speed tie as I'm going to go for an Earthquake first. And this is obviously not going to do anything to him, so I'm assuming he's the same stat as me. But it turns out he's just went for the Dragon Tail, so I did not win the Speed tie just because of negative priority. But he's going to Dragon Tail me out to his Fortress, and I could go for a Rapid Spin here, but he does have an Arceus, and I'm thinking his Arceus is a Ghost type Arceus. So I'm not going to go for the Rapid Spin, and I'm going to predict that switch instead. So he's going to switch out, and he does go into his Arceus, and it's named Boo, and it does have the Ghost colors, so it's obviously the Ghost Arceus. And I'm going to switch out and go to my Groudon, because I'm pretty sure I can wall this thing, because usually Arceus aren't special as well. And I don't know what move could potentially hurt my Groudon, but either way, I just switched my Groudon just to wall it. And he's going to go for the Shadow Force, as I was going to go for a Thunder Wave just to paralyze it, because that's what my Groudon's mainly there for, just to paralyze things, so that way everything can be faster than all the enemy pokes, and that way I can get some para hacks going. But either way, I'm going to paralyze this thing because it's going to come back into the arena with Shadow Force, and then I'm just going to T-Wave it. And I surprisingly don't take that as well as I thought I would, but then again, Arceus do have a really big attack stat, and it's a stab move since he is part Ghost now. But now he's going to switch into his own Groudon, predicting my Thunder Wave maybe, or just basically to wall me. I don't know, but yeah, gonna go for the Earthquake. I'm just basically gonna try to finish this Groudon off now, because it's its defensive wall. It's great to get out of the walls early. But he goes for a Fire Punch for some reason, not really sure. And that Earthquake probably did min damage to him, that's why I didn't kill him. And then he's gonna go for the smart move and go for the Earthquake, and he does get a crit. I saw my health going down, I was like, crap, I thought I was gonna die, but I don't die, I live with 5. And I'm going to take him out with an Earthquake. Now here comes this Reshiram, and I thought my Groudon was slower than this Reshiram, so I was making on a Draco miss. I was predicting to go for a Draco and missing. That's why I went for a T-Wave, so then I can go faster than him next turn and finish with an Earthquake. But it turns out that I'm faster than this Reshiram, so I'm able to get a Thunder Wave off, and then he's just going to finish me off with a Blue Flare. And you won't see any leftover recovery or life orb. So he might be choiced in some way or expert belted, but I've never seen experted Reshiram before, so I'm assuming he's choiced. So I'm going to go to my own Reshiram just because I 4 times resist the Blue Flare. And he is going to switch out here because I'm faster than him now since he's paralyzed. And he's going to go to this Gastrodon, as I am going to go for a Draco, and I'm Choice Specs. And like Choice Man Zekrom, Choice Specs Reshiram plays no games. I mean, if this Gastrodon is special defensive, it does not take this well, because I almost take it out with the Draco Meteor. And Choice Specs Reshiram and Choice Band Zekrom, I think are honestly the best pokes in Ubers. But either way, gonna take this thing out with another Draco since I'm locked into it. But now that my stage is down 4, well, my special attack's down 4 stages, he's able to probably get a free switch into something because my attack won't be doing much anymore as he switches into his Choice Scarf Darkrai, and I'm afraid of falling asleep from the Dark Void, so I'm going to switch into my Fortress now because that's the only thing I would really want to sleep. But yeah, he's going to hit a Dark Void. Fortress is asleep, but honestly, don't really care. Fortress is really just the wall thing, set up spikes, and spin if possible. But I'm going to predict him to predict me to go for the Rapid Spin, so he's going to go back to his Ghost Arceus just to spin block my Rapid Spin. So he's going to switch into that Arceus, and I'm going to switch into my Extra Spell Dialga. And I knew he was going to switch out as well, because he can't put 2 things to sleep, because then he'd be breaking the sleep clause. But yeah, going to switch into my Dialga now. And I wasn't really predicting this thing coming. I think I was predicting Zekrom to come in. But either way, I get to go first. I'm going to go for a Sun Boosted Fire Blast. And that's actually going to do a lot. I thought it would kill, but it doesn't. But then again, Arceus is a really good poke in general. And he does get paralyzed here, which was probably crucial because I'm not sure what moves this thing can carry. But it's probably going to go for some move that would really hurt me. But he has to go for Extreme Speed now since this is going to be his last turn lift. As I do hit a second Fire Blast, luckily. I'm going to take out that Arceus. And now I am able to spin those rocks away if I can get my Fortress awake. But I'm going to switch out here fearing the Focus Blast because I know he's probably going to go for Focus Blast. And I don't want anything else taking the Focus Blast. So I'm going to go into my Fortress again. It's just going to basically be Death Fodder. And here's a set of plays that are basically waste of turns as I'm trying to wake up in Rapid Spin. But he's going to hit a Focus Blast. And then I'm going to live it. And then he's going to miss a Focus Blast. But either way, the Bad Dreams is going to kill me. So that's basically a waste of turns. And now here comes my favorite poke on this team. My Shaymin-S. And look at Shaymin-S. It looks so awesome. It's like Rudolph kind of. But yeah, I do carry Growth on this thing, which I really like. And Growth in the Sun in 5th Gen is basically a Sword Dance and a Nazi plot. So it raises your special attack and attack by 2 stages, which is what I'm going to do right now because I know he's probably going to switch out because I can take a Focus Blast for days most likely. And yeah, I just go for a Growth. And basically at this point, Shaymin-S is just going to stay in for the rest of the game. And I'm going to go for a +2 Earth Power. And that's going to easily take out the Reshiram. And then after this, he is going to switch into his Darkrai, I believe. I'm getting way too ahead of the video, but yeah, he's going to switch into his Darkrai now, and I'm pretty sure this thing's going to try to put me to sleep, because at this point, if he doesn't, I'm going to sweep his team, and he is unfortunately going to miss the Dark Void. Not really, I don't think it really matters, because I do have my Choice Scarf Garchomp still, and that can easily, most likely, take everything out with the Outrage. But yeah, he misses, and I'm just going to get a Seed Flare off. I luckily hit a Seed Flare. I usually do miss those. And he's going to go into his final poke, which is his Zekrom. I'm not sure what kind of set this Zekrom is. If this thing was Scarfed as well, I would have had problems, because I don't really have anything to take an Outrage. But luckily, as you'll see, he does go first. But I am surprisingly going to live this Outrage. Now, if this is not a Choice Banded Outrage, I'm not as surprised, but if this was a Choice Banded Outrage, I'm really surprised that Shaymin-S was able to live that. But either way, gonna take out the Earth Power, and that'll be the game right there. So yeah, good game, cool T, and yeah, I'm trying to get more Ubers matches and Little Cup matches up, and because they're kind of my favorite tier right now. I'm really liking RU too, surprisingly enough. But anyways, like if you like, comment if you like, and subscribe if you like, and I'll see you guys later.